I'm tired. The day is long. It's pretty much over for me. I have to call it quits at some time. So I got a little bit of a video for you guys. Yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal, man. I don't mind doing it. Yep, brutal. Oh, right in the U-Haul again. And this one's fucked up. This is like the worst condition one that there is. But oh well, it is what it is. Oh, there's the fire department now. Shit. Oh yay. Something must have happened back there. This is kind of a rough area over here. Alright. Time to take this over to the warehouse and load it up. I swear to God, the universe is conspiring against me today. This is the only one left that they got. Oh, those power lines right there, for a moment I thought that there was a crack in the windshield. I seen like the gray right there. I'm like, damn, man, I rented a truck with a busted windshield. Hell no, that's what I got for myself. Might as well just keep what I got. Just, you know, you... Alrighty. I know what I'm in for. This is rough trade. I don't think the air conditioning works. It's 98 degrees. That's the 22nd of September. Yeah. Yikes. Oh well. Gonna be sweating. Alright, got all this stuff right here. And that's what this rented truck is for. Got that dishwasher, dryer, steel cabinet. Yeah, I still got dishwashers on my mind after watching that Scrappin Pallet Man video. He had like 5 dishwashers. I got one right here. I'm like, wow, there's like 3 in a row he had on one video. All at the same location. That's amazing. It's usually like something's being rehabbed when that happens. And then I'm talking about Amy Winehouse. Ha 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 ha. Stupid jokes. I got that. I got that clad door right there. And I got scrap for days again. And they ain't all gonna get on that truck. Let's see what we can do. Most of you guys never even tell me like what you guys like seeing in the videos, so I have to keep guessing. So I'll just show me incrementally loading this truck and picking the stuff up here like magic. It gets filled. So, and then of course the best part, on loading up the yard. Gathering the stuff very quickly, getting it loaded up. Now a little commentary. The shop from across the way, hear that song? Listen. Well, you know, my opinion about that is, well, I mean, a lot of people like that kind of music. I really don't care for it. And my opinion on why is, well, if that's what people are listening to, then they're not listening to new stuff as much. The old stuff is taking away from the new stuff, and that old stuff is so old and it's still taking away from new stuff, new music. Not entirely, but you know, if it's still being listened to, then it's sort of like crowding out the old stuff. It's like you know, it's like you know, all living things must die, you know, to make room. That's the natural order of things. Must die in order to make room for you know, what's new, or there's no evolution. You know what I mean? There's no evolution, then things stagnate. I mean, I understand a lot of people like it. Oh, this song rocks. This kicks ass. The stuff they make now sucks. Well, then maybe it does suck because not enough people are listening to it. Well, it's just a vicious cycle. It goes around and around. Not enough people are listening to it, so the quality of the music isn't going to be there because the demand isn't there for it. This stuff is still competing with anything that comes along, and it makes the entertainment world that much harder. Just think about like how many people, for instance, are on YouTube making stupid ass videos like me, and it is a form of entertainment, and it's actually competing with other people that are on YouTube. I mean, hardly. I've got 200 and something subscribers, so that's not real lot compared to like some people, but still, it's competition, right? I don't know. It's just my opinion. It's not allowing. It's sort of like like an old evergreen bush that hasn't died, you know, and it's covering over a certain amount of ground. It won't even let the weeds grow under it. Nothing. It makes it harder. Not like it's going to go away with my commentary. It just is what it is. I can't change the world, and my opinion might get laughed at, which is okay because I've expressed this opinion before. Maybe not on YouTube, but a lot of people don't agree with me, which is cool. And so I do agree with some of the people that, yeah, so a lot of the music that they make now does suck, but people are lamenting that for forever. That, you know, a long time ago, when Elvis started coming around, all the older people, that's the history of it, you know, oh, that Elvis shakes his pelvis, ha ha ha, right? And older people were turned off by it. They seen him as some sort of a threat, and well, now he's the way older generation. People, you know, are totally into Elvis mostly. Like, Elvis is like pretty much before, you know, this Bob Seger song. Whatever. Yep. That's just my dumb, boring commentary on music of all things. I'm not even a musician in the least. I couldn't even make one sour note if I tried. Look at this thermometer that I found, and and it works. And right now it's about 114. Yeah, 114 degrees, and that's in the shade. Earlier I put this thing out in the sun about half an hour ago, maybe about 45 minutes ago, and it was right there at 130. I put it right by that white like van part right there, so it wasn't like it was like laying on, you know, black, which absorbs sunlight, takes in the heat. So right now, sitting in the car. Yep. It's that hot. Well, the sun's going behind the clouds now, so temperature's starting to drop a little bit. 2 degrees. So that's why my voice sounds like that a little bit. It's like like I'm dying from the heat, which I am. Pretty rough, dude. Definitely. Alright. Look what I see. Almost passed it up. A little extra something. Right? You guys would all pick this up, right? The house fire. What's it worth? $4? What the hell is this thing? Okay, under the nose. Oh yeah, more scrap. Scrap, 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 scrap. Wow, this thing is rusty. Woo! Man. Dang. It's like disintegrated. This is about the condition of most of my cars. About all that's left of this one right here, anyway. Like, why is it still running? I don't know. Kinetic energy. Perpetual motion machine. Holy smokes, there's smoke. Probably don't work. Mirror. Oh, busted. Here you go. This is fully representative of my life. 7 more years of bad luck. Oh well. It is what it is. At that rate, I'd have to live like about 30 lifetimes. Catch up on all the bad luck. That's a conservative estimate.